The Great American Migration is happening faster than ever. Rising cost, crime rates, economic instability, and even climate disasters are driving people to pack up and leave some of the country's biggest cities. But which cities are people leaving the fastest in 2025? Today, we're counting down the 10 U.S. cities that everyone is abandoning, using the latest population data, cost of living trends, and crime statistics. If you're living in one of these cities, you might already know why people are leaving. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Let's get right into it. Number 10. San Francisco, California. San Francisco continues to see its residents flee due to the astronomical cost of living. With the median home price sitting around $1.4 million, many people simply can't afford to live here anymore. The city's homelessness crisis also remains unsolved, with over 8,000 people living without shelter, impacting quality of life for everyone. San Francisco is consistently ranked as one of the most expensive cities in the U.S., and housing costs continue to rise. A one-bedroom apartment rents for an average of $3,000 per month, putting immense financial strain on residents. Many are opting to move to more affordable states like Texas or Nevada. Many major tech companies, including Meta and Salesforce, have downsized their office spaces or moved out of the city due to the rise of remote work. This has reduced the number of jobs in San Francisco, causing the local economy to slow down. As a result, professionals no longer feel the need to stay in the Bay Area. Homeless encampments have become more common in several parts of the city, particularly downtown. This crisis has not only led to safety concerns but has also affected the city's image. Residents often report feeling unsafe or overwhelmed by the city's lack of effective solutions. San Francisco's sky-high housing prices and persistent homelessness crisis are driving residents to look for more affordable and stable places to live. The city's tech industry shift has only accelerated the exodus. Number 9. New York City, New York. New York City, once the pinnacle of opportunity, is seeing a significant number of residents move out in search of a better quality of life. The city's exorbitant rent prices, paired with rising crime, have made it less appealing for many. In addition, the shift to remote work has allowed people to keep their New York jobs while living in cheaper cities. The average rent in Manhattan has surged to over $4,200 a month, which has put enormous pressure on middle-class residents. The financial strain of rent, alongside general living costs, has made it difficult for many to justify staying in the city. As a result, cities like Atlanta and Philadelphia are seeing an influx of former New Yorkers. New York saw a 6% increase in major crimes from 2023 to 2024, particularly in areas like the subway and public parks. This has led to growing concerns over public safety, especially for families with young children. Residents are opting for suburban areas where they feel safer and more secure. With more companies offering permanent remote work options, many people have left New York while keeping their high-paying jobs. The pandemic showed that you don't need to live in the city to work for a top firm. This has led to a population decline, particularly in expensive boroughs like Manhattan. The combination of rising living costs, crime rates, and the remote work trend has made staying in New York less appealing for many residents. They are leaving in search of affordability and security elsewhere. Number 8. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago's reputation for rising crime and high taxes has pushed many longtime residents to seek better opportunities elsewhere. The Windy City is also struggling with economic challenges that have impacted job growth in key industries. These factors combined have led to a steep population decline over the past few years. Chicago continues to battle rising violent crime, with a 10% increase in gun-related incidents reported in 2024. This has created an unsafe environment for many neighborhoods, particularly on the city's south and west sides. As a result, many families and young professionals are leaving in search of safer cities. Illinois has one of the highest property tax rates in the country, and Chicago residents feel the pinch with rising taxes. Homeownership has become less affordable, leading many to sell their homes and move to tax-friendly states like Indiana or Wisconsin. This tax burden is pushing people out at a fast pace. Once a hub for manufacturing and industry, Chicago has seen job opportunities diminish in recent years. The local economy has been slow to recover from the pandemic, and businesses are moving out or closing down. As job prospects dwindle, residents are looking elsewhere for employment. Chicago's ongoing issues with crime, high taxes, and limited job opportunities are leading residents to seek safer, more affordable alternatives. The city's decline in population looks set to continue through 2025. Number 7. Los Angeles, California. The sunny skies of Los Angeles aren't enough to keep residents from leaving the city in droves. Between unaffordable housing, traffic congestion, and environmental threats like wildfires, many are finding life in LA increasingly difficult. The city's quality of life has taken a hit, prompting an exodus to more affordable places. Los Angeles is one of the most expensive cities in the U.S., with a median home price surpassing $900,000. Rent prices are also out of reach for many, driving residents to consider cheaper alternatives like Arizona or Texas. Homeownership has become nearly impossible for middle-income earners. LA's traffic problems are legendary, with residents spending an average of 119 hours per year stuck in gridlock. This constant congestion has led to frustration and reduced productivity for commuters. Many residents are opting to leave for smaller cities with better public transportation options. Southern California faces significant environmental challenges, including frequent wildfires and droughts. These risks, coupled with rising temperatures, make it a difficult place to live long-term. The threat of losing homes to fire or dealing with water shortages has pushed many people out of the city. Los Angeles' high cost of living, traffic gridlock, and growing environmental risks have prompted many residents to seek more stable and affordable places to call home. The population decline is expected to continue in 2025. Number 6. Seattle, Washington. Seattle's tech boom once made it a magnet for young professionals. But rising costs, crime, and homelessness are driving many residents out. The Emerald City's affordability crisis has reached new heights, making it harder for middle-class families to remain in the area. The city's once vibrant appeal is fading for many. The median home price in Seattle is over $800,000, making it one of the least affordable cities in the Pacific Northwest. Rising rent costs have also contributed to the exodus, as many residents struggle to find affordable housing. This is leading people to move to nearby states like Idaho or Oregon. Seattle has experienced a significant rise in property crime, with car thefts and burglaries up by 14% in 2024. This increase in crime has led to concerns over personal safety, particularly in downtown areas. Residents are opting to move to suburban areas where crime rates are lower. Seattle's homelessness problem has become increasingly visible, with encampments spreading throughout the city. Efforts to address the crisis have been met with limited success, and many residents feel frustrated with the city's inability to find solutions. This has impacted the overall quality of life. Seattle's housing crisis, rising crime, and homelessness issues are pushing residents to leave in search of safer and more affordable living conditions. The city's population decline is a reflection of these growing challenges. Number 5. Portland, Oregon. Once known for its laid-back vibe and progressive values, Portland is now facing a population decline due to rising crime, homelessness, and political unrest. The city's residents are growing increasingly disillusioned with the state of their community, and many are seeking refuge elsewhere. Portland has seen a 16% increase in property crime and vandalism in 2024, particularly in downtown areas. The city's inability to curb this rise in crime has led many residents to feel unsafe, prompting them to move to safer regions. Businesses have also been affected, with some closing or relocating. Homeless encampments have become more common throughout Portland, and the city is struggling to find solutions. The rising visibility of homelessness has contributed to a declining sense of safety and community in many neighborhoods. Residents report feeling frustrated and overwhelmed by the situation. Portland has been the center of many political protests, some of which have turned violent in recent years. The ongoing unrest has caused many people to reconsider whether Portland is the right place for them, particularly families and professionals. This has contributed to the exodus. Portland's rising crime, homelessness crisis, and political unrest have led to a population decline as residents seek more stable and secure environments. The city is losing its longtime appeal for many. Number 4. Austin, Texas. Austin's reputation as a tech hub and cultural hotspot is now being overshadowed by soaring housing costs, overcrowding, and worsening traffic. As more people flock to Austin, many longtime residents are finding the city unlivable and are choosing to move elsewhere. Austin's housing market has exploded, with the average home price reaching $550,000. This has made it difficult for many locals to stay, as housing costs have outpaced wage growth. Residents are moving to more affordable cities in Texas like San Antonio or Dallas. Austin's infrastructure is struggling to keep up with the city's rapid growth, leading to severe traffic congestion. Commuters are spending more time stuck on the road, with little relief in sight. This has led to frustration and a decline in overall quality of life for many residents. Many longtime Austinites feel that the influx of new residents has changed the city's unique culture. The rapid growth has led to gentrification, and some locals no longer feel at home in the city. This has prompted many to seek smaller, less crowded cities. Austin's housing affordability crisis, traffic congestion, and cultural changes are driving longtime residents away. The city is experiencing a major population shift as a result. Number 3. Miami, Florida. Miami is known for its vibrant culture and beautiful beaches, but many locals are leaving due to rising costs, environmental threats, and increasing crime. As the city becomes less affordable and more prone to flooding, residents are seeking safer and more affordable alternatives. Miami has seen a significant rise in the cost of living, with rents for a one-bedroom apartment averaging $2,400 per month. Many locals are finding it difficult to keep up with the high expenses, prompting them to move to more affordable cities in Florida or out of state. The cost of housing, in particular, has become a burden for many. Miami is facing severe environmental challenges, including frequent flooding and the threat of rising sea levels. As climate change accelerates, many homeowners are worried about the long-term sustainability of living in the city. The risks associated with natural disasters are driving some residents to move inland. Miami's crime rate has remained above the national average, with a 7% increase in violent crime reported in 2024. Concerns over safety, particularly in certain neighborhoods, have caused many families to relocate. This has contributed to the population decline. Miami's rising cost of living, environmental risks, and crime are driving many residents to seek safer and more affordable options. The city is losing people in search of a more sustainable future. Number 2. Detroit, Michigan. Despite efforts to revitalize Detroit, the city continues to struggle with high crime rates, poor infrastructure, and a lack of job opportunities. As a result, many residents are leaving in search of better prospects elsewhere. Detroit has one of the highest crime rates in the U.S., with a 133% increase in violent crimes reported in 2024. Many residents no longer feel safe, particularly in certain neighborhoods where gang activity remains a problem. This has led to a significant outflow of residents. Years of underfunding have left Detroit with crumbling infrastructure, including aging roads and unreliable public transportation. Residents have grown frustrated with the city's inability to improve services. This has made life in Detroit more difficult for many, prompting them to leave. Detroit's economy has struggled to recover, with job opportunities remaining limited. Unemployment rates remain high, and the city's population continues to shrink as residents leave in search of better jobs. This economic instability has driven many people out of the city. Detroit's high crime rates, decaying infrastructure, and lack of job opportunities are leading to a population decline that shows no signs of slowing down. Residents are leaving in search of safer and more prosperous cities. Number 1. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, once a booming city, is now facing a mass exodus due to rising temperatures, water shortages, and soaring housing costs. As the city grapples with environmental challenges, more people are choosing to leave for cooler, more sustainable regions. Phoenix has long been known for its hot weather, but in recent years, temperatures have regularly exceeded 110 degrees Fahrenheit during summer months. This extreme heat has made life unbearable for many, prompting them to move to cooler climates. As climate change worsens, this trend is likely to continue. Arizona is experiencing a severe water crisis due to prolonged droughts, and Phoenix is facing significant challenges in securing long-term water supplies. The possibility of future water restrictions has led many residents to reconsider living in the area. Water scarcity is becoming a growing concern for homeowners and businesses alike. The cost of living in Phoenix has risen sharply, with the median home price reaching $450,000. This has priced out many residents who are opting to move to more affordable cities in neighboring states. Rising housing costs, combined with environmental risks, are making Phoenix a less attractive place to live. Phoenix's extreme heat, water shortages, and rising housing costs are pushing residents out in search of cooler, more affordable cities. The city's population decline is a reflection of these mounting challenges. As we've seen, the high cost of living, rising crime, and environmental challenges are pushing people out of some of America's largest cities. Where do you think they'll head next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.